Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped, and welcome to this week's Midweek 180. Well, as you can tell, I'm not at home this week, but regular watchers will recognise where I am. I am staying with my friends in Stratford and borrowing my mate's office, and this office always gets quite a lot of love in the comment section below, especially normally that model of a Spitfire and the latest edition of this beautiful print on the wall. Huge plane and car nut, my mate, so thank you for letting me use your office again. Anyway, if you've not seen one of these before, this is my midweek update where I bring you my news, views and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I put 180 seconds in the bottom left hand corner of your screen, and that's it. A very simple format. So without further ado, let's get cracking with this week's Midweek 180. I shall start my timer. So first comment last week was not Francois G. It was Lucille, the GTR. So congrats, Lucille. Apparently Francois did have a good excuse. He was on holiday in Mauritius with his family. So we all feel really sorry for you, Francois, but I'm sure you will be massively back on form this week. So first comment this week, I will give you a shout out next week. Where are you and what you're doing? That was Davy Baby 10. Watching the Midweek 180 on a film set, trying to keep quiet. Now, I did try and get a bit more information about what film, but sadly because of an NDA he couldn't tell us, but maybe one day we will find out. Anyway, where are you right now and what are you doing? And I will give you a shout out next week. My question last week was all triggered from the news of this numpty that crashed his Volvo because he hadn't read the user manual and was trying to use cruise control and drove into the back of a truck. So interestingly, quite a lot of you actually had read your user manual for your car. And don't forget, if you haven't, RTFM. Anyway, interestingly, I've got the RS4 this week and I haven't actually read the user manual. I am an S4 owner, so it's pretty sort of familiar stuff, but there's lots of things on there I'm kind of learning as I go. And one of the features I found last night and had to play with was auto park, and that is the question for this week. So auto park, you pull up to a car park space, you hit a button, you basically take your hands off the steering wheel, take your foot off the brake, and the car parks itself perfectly. My question to you is, who out there would actually spec that on a car? Because it was quite an expensive option. Would you spec auto park? For me, I just can't see the point. It's a cool feature to have, but I can't see I would use it a great deal. Anyway, let's see what you guys think. The exciting stuff this week is F1 is starting to loom. We've had cars breaking cover this week. Now, they've all got the halo, which looks goddamn awful, but we've seen the new cars from Williams, which I think looks quite nice. Not sure about the kind of black accents down on the underside of the car. Haas looks pretty good. Sauber, oh my goodness me, with a whole Alfa Romeo branding, just looks really cool. Renault, pretty cool. But so far anyway, I'm filming this on Tuesday, so these are the only cars to have launched so far, is Red Bull. Now this is actually a kind of camo temporary colour scheme, just to basically make it more difficult to look at the different aero parts on the car. But how cool does that look? So I'm really looking forward to seeing McLaren. So maybe by next week we'll have seen all the cars and we can have a look at the ones we've missed. So F1, and it will be testing soon. And then I just wanted to mention briefly, obviously got the RS4 this week. I will be filming the collaboration review this coming Friday. You may have seen my video on Monday. I will put a card above. If not, go and check it out. Basically, anything you want to know about the car, put it in the comments of the film I put out on Monday, and I will do my best to capture those in the video on Friday. I have got a lot of comments already. And that is that just in terms of time. However, I do want to just spend a couple of minutes talking about Sunday. So I asked several weeks ago, after having had questions from some of you guys about meeting up and having some kind of meeting or meet and greet. When I had the RS4, I said, right, let's do a meet and greet. And I organised it on Sunday. I didn't really know how many people were going to turn up. I was quite nervous about it. And all I can say is it just blew me away. The whole day, or the morning anyway, was just amazing. The turnout was unbelievable. There were so many people came. It was great to see friends. It was great to make acquaintances that I only know from a channel name, to finally meet people and put faces to names. It was wonderful to meet new people. The feedback from people who came, everyone had a great time. The range of cars that were there was just fantastic. A whole bunch of different stuff, from normal cars to supercars to old stuff. It was just brilliant. So I cannot say thank you enough to all those who came. And my film this Friday at 6 is basically my view of that day, my film from my first meet and greet. I have to say also a huge thank you to Damien from Motorsport and Dreamcars, who helped me film on the day. He captured a whole bunch of really great B-reel stuff that I've used in my film, so thank you very much for that, mate. I'll put his channel description below, so check his channel out. There's some great stuff behind the scenes of motorsport, and it's one of these small YouTube channels that's really struggling to grow with these new monetization rules, where basically if you've got less than 1,000 subscribers and less than a certain number of views, YouTube won't monetize videos anymore. So it's really difficult for those channels to grow. So please check him out and give him a subscribe. So thanks, mate, for filming. And also he did a review on Ruby Roadster, which will be coming to his channel soon, and I'll put links out on my social media to that. But yeah, I'm going to finish there because I'm waffling. But if you've enjoyed this short film, then give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come. Don't forget, let me know what you'd like to know about the RS4. But if not, I will see you on my next film, guys, which will be Friday at 6 o'clock. It's the Petrol meet and greet. But anyway, you take care, guys. Drive safe.